Good morning. I'm Steve Anderson, and Darrell asked me to say a few words, but before I do that, let's take a moment and thank Pastor Jeff and Tammy and Al and Kim and the many volunteers who keep the church functioning and make possible this service and the online service as well. They've done a remarkable job. How about a hand for them? Ellen and I have been worshiping here for more than 20 summers and have become members this year. We drive by at least 5 ELCA churches each Sunday on our drive from Berlin. St. Paul is a special place for us. This worship experience is a highlight of each week. It keeps us going. Our congregation is fortunate to have dedicated and talented leaders who work tirelessly to make certain our ministries continue to function in this difficult time. I am thankful that we are able to gather to hear God's Word and that more than 150 viewers are able to enjoy the online services. I'm also thankful that our members continue to be cared for and that our youth group has found ways to stay in touch and continue to serve our community. Thanks to your continuing generosity, we are able to meet the church's financial obligations. Our support of the Synod is current. Camp Calumet has benefited from your ongoing support. This magnificent property is maintained and well cared for. St. Paul is certainly an important and vital part of the Old Saybrook community. It is a grateful and generous church. It is my hope that I can help it to continue to grow. Thank you.
Hi there, St. Paul Lutheran Church in Old Saybrook. Knut Ogren here, Director of Development at Calumet. During this pandemic, during this strange and weird time, I've come to see that partnership matters more than ever. I think about the ways that churches throughout the Synod partner with Calumet and have been good partners with Calumet for so long. Well, Calumet has always sought to be a good partner too in the way that we create programs and retreat opportunities where people can come here and feel connected and see God's beauty at work and eat good food and relax and rejuvenate, be refreshed. And that partnership that all of us do together, boy, does it make a difference now. I want to thank you so much for the ways that you are generous to St. Paul and generous to Calumet and generous to a world that's broken in lots of ways. And anything that you can do to bring joy and comfort and peace to neighbor, boy, it matters so much. Thank you for all that you do. My prayers of support and encouragement to you in the days and weeks and months ahead. And all the best to you as you continue to listen to what God is asking you to do so that everyone can feel a sense of hope and see the light of Jesus wherever they are. All the best to you. Be good.
Hi, I'm Heidi Wise. I'm proud to be a member of St. Paul. I've been a member here since I think it was 2004 or 5. I originally came here and was introduced to St. Paul by Dorothy and Chris Jensen. And I was working at the time, and I would come down on weekends and we would have a wonderful time together and enjoy church together. And I just fell in love with St. Paul. I liked the people, the way they were so open and welcoming, and I liked the community and the community that they worked. And so I became a member. And I live in Rocky Hill, so when people ask me why I go to church in Old Saybrook, which is about 33.5 miles one way, I tell them it's worth the ride. And I talk to everybody about St. Paul, and I tell them what a welcoming community it is and what a great place it is to come anytime, especially for services. And I've made friends here, and unfortunately I can't be as involved as I'd like to be, but I do get involved with the soup kitchens and the book club as much as I can. And I just like how people here live their faith. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? And I just think that you have to be in a church where when you walk in, or you get excited when you're coming here, and you know you're going to be with the divine, and you enter into the sanctuary and you're welcomed and you're taken into those arms, and it's just the best place to be at that time. I've enjoyed what Pastor and his wife Tammy have done with the online services and with all of their efforts, and what everybody has done, the council and the people here that are making church something special for us in these hard times. I thought I'd talk about what I think about stewardship and how I respond in my giving. I think it's a very personal thing between yourself and God, and it involves prayer, involves being quiet with the divine, and letting that speak to you. What is it worth to you? We get so much from God that it just seems that no matter what we give, it will never be enough. But stewardship is not just about giving, it's about being thoughtful in your giving. And you give what you can. God won't be angry with you or disappointed. And the church will certainly be understanding of what you're giving and be grateful for that. So basically, I just pray about it and I give, and then I try to give more if I can, and for special needs, especially Will Larson and Reach the Beach, and especially in New Haven, and the Soup Kitchen. I mean, there's enough that you can give and give and give, but you'll be happy that you did. So I think that if you just take in mind that God has given you so much, and that church is so important in that equation, then you'll know what to give.
Okay. Good afternoon, St. Paul. It's a beautiful sunny day today, and we're outside because it's 2020 and who wants to be inside right now? So, Pastor Jeff asked me to tell you why St. Paul. Well, though some of you are probably more used to seeing my face on a video for church functions than actually at church, that's part of why St. Paul for me. So, why St. Paul for me is about opportunities to give from what I have been given, both in my time and my talents and my past experience. So for some people, coming to church is about what you receive and who you get to see. For me, it's about the opportunity to share in our communion as the people of God, and to give back. So it's that time of year where we talk about that. And I'm just going to tell you that I will continue as a member of St. Paul to make my pledge to give back what has been given to me. And I invite you to join me in that process so that we can continue to have all of the wonderful things we have as a church community while we're meeting outside until we meet again inside. And one day we meet again together as a group as safely as possible. Be well, be loved. See you soon.
And out. This is Pastor Chip Anderson from Christ Presbyterian Church in the Hill. And we truly, truly appreciate everything that our good friends at St. Paul's Lutheran Church does for us. It wasn't long ago, when it was warmer out, that we were in this very park serving what started out to be about 50 people. And at the end of the summer, clearly over 80 to maybe even 90 people, a grab and go summer meal. Something we do every summer, and we have enjoyed your help with us every single time you have come and all the support you have given. We really, truly appreciate that. Not too far down the street from here is our apartment, and we do a breakfast on Saturday mornings right there, and we've even tried to start a sidewalk church. And God's going to bless, and we're going to just see what God is doing there. We appreciate all your help. Thanks for your prayers and your friendship. And you are truly brothers and sisters in the Lord. That is so cool. And we appreciate you guys. Peace.
I hope you've enjoyed some of the stories of some of our members as well as some of our ministry partners. This week you probably got a letter in the mail from our stewardship team highlighting that more information is coming and giving thanks for the ministry that we've been able to do during this pandemic year. Also coming is another mailing, probably this week, where you'll also receive this year's pledge card. One of the important things about the way we do ministry is we invite our people to consider how they might give in the coming year, and a pledge is a way to do that. That helps us think about what we can accomplish, how we might plan for it, and what we're going to do. So thank you for your ongoing generosity. And even if you're not a member of St. Paul, if you would like to support us, we celebrate you and give thanks for the connections that we have and invite you to participate with your generosity as well. So thank you for being a part of our congregation and the ministry we share. And I invite you in these coming weeks to think prayerfully, thoughtfully, as you consider the way you want to be generous in the next year. And we are going to receive these pledge cards hopefully on November 7th. So thanks again, and peace be with you.